in training camp and heading into the season. We've had a lot of movement, certainly beyond the first line. So a lot of moving parts this season that he's had to deal with. And then the Bruins are going to head eventually out west for a 3-game trip. It's going to be Vegas, Colorado, and Utah. A feed looking for Pastrnak. 3 consecutive 100-point seasons. The last Bruins to do it, Orrin Esposito, 73, 74, and 75. As Adam Edstrom is 6'7". And I still haven't asked Nikita Zadorov. Apparently he grew an inch during the summer. This puck sent on net. Kicks to the stick. Leaves it for Zadorov. Not a lot of room there. Still able to hold it in. Yoki Harju. Centered. Shesterkin kicked it out. Now Geekie. Minton, centered, fired, they score! A sweet feed, Minton and Zadorov. 1-0 Bruins.
His third line, but it's a nice 5-man rotation in the offensive zone. Minton's in perfect position. He's able to delay just long enough to take that little backhand feed from Geekie.
They scrum for the puck at the hash marks. Corralling in to try and help. It squirts to Sherry. Up top. The long drive coming in. He added that some guys, they just have some habits that take a little bit longer to break out of them. But that's our job as a coaching staff to stay on it. Zacha shoots. He scores! Oh, Casey Meadowstat finds 18 out in front. He snaps one in.
Bruins go too deep. Rangers with a little misplay behind the net, but the Bruins are there. They get into that nice triangle formation. 2 guys below the goal line. Nice indirect pass behind the net by Arvidsson. And Middlestad knew exactly where he wanted to go.
Zacha was battling far post. Middlestad again. Protects. Shoots. Fought off by Shesterkin. And this puck bounced out to center ice. Minton cut it off. Times it so the Bruins are onside. Fades back. Shoots, deflected. Shesterkin a good read, denies Asimon. Up top, Lafreniere. Twists left, Fox shoots, Swayman there. Chased by Husnadinov. Kaslik took the hit from Rempe and then gives him a swat on the back, and the gloves come off. They tie up in front of the Rangers bench. Rempe trying to get the right hand free. Rempe a right that missed. And both guys go down. Kaslik tried to get in a late right. And we may not have seen the last of those two today.
But Kaslik saying, no, not in this building, not this afternoon, not in this game. Here's what I bring to the Bruins lineup, and you got to love it.
Kaslik last year among the league leaders in both penalty minutes and
what you're going to get from Pastrnak and Geekie and Lindholm. So if the D can get involved like they did in that opening period, I mean, it wasn't a clinic, but they were doing some really nice things in the offensive zone.
To the far circle, Zibanejad. Down low, Trocheck. He'll rotate out, back to Zibanejad. Centers, Trocheck, denied by Swayman. Best save of the day. Puck sent around. Just eluded Zacha. Across. Berard shoots off of Swayman and just wide. It trickles to the corner. Out in front. Backhanded through his legs by Rempe and wide. The Bruins back to full strength. Here's Pastrnak. Shimmies to the slot. Sent it out in front. And Shesterkin the save. It's Asimov got a piece of that. Shuttled to Fox. Moves to the middle. Fires off the far post. Zibanejad working the half wall. Trocheck to the dot, across Lafreniere. Swayman's there.
A good shot block by Minton. Let's go back to these clears. This is a good save right there.
Here in the second period, McAvoy to Pastrnak, right of the net. Zacha centered. McAvoy to Pastrnak. McAvoy shoots. They score. That shot wired in from up top. Plenty of net front coverage. And it looks looks like Elias Lindholm deflects it home. A power play goal.
There was a lot to like about this power play right from the face-off win that started in the offensive zone. Is that shot pass, the redirect. I mean, that's a heads-up play by McAvoy. Behind the back pass by Pastrnak. The threat of the shot from the elbow, where it goes half wall down to the goal line to the slot. And it was Zacha that made the pass after the pass to him by Pastrnak.
Swayman the stop on Fox, and then he bottles up the rebound.
And Lindholm couldn't one time. It went right through him, but it stayed in the zone because McAvoy was...
Kustadinov taps it ahead. Middlestat directs it deep. Kustadinov races after it. Castellet bumps off the contact. Corrali's shot. Shesterkin the save. When you're talking about defense or talking about a team, but Jeremy Swayman's play in particular has to be the centerpiece if the Bruins are going to be a competitive team.
I'm not so sure the parents agree.
Trust me, I'm terrified. Couldn't catch it. Grabs it in the corner. Scraped up top, McAvoy shoots. Blocker to side, Shesterkin. Pastrnak. Just a little bit too out in front of Corrali. Pounded off the wall in front of the Rangers bench. Berard got a guy cut into the cage out in front. Swayman read it, stopped it, and denied Lafreniere.
It's a nice play, Berard. Saucer pass, Lafreniere.
Looking back door. Pass didn't land flat for Cooley. Pastrnak got picked. Zibanejad shoots. Swayman the save. The rebound. Swayman squares up. This puck trickles just wide of the far post.
He's filling space and allowing pucks to hit him. And when he was in that Florida series,
Zibanejad left of the net. Trocheck centered off its skate, and Swayman made the stop after it glanced off Zadorov. Lafreniere to Cooley. Punch to the middle, and Zibanejad backhands it wide. Lafreniere, Cooley shoots off the post.
You just got to be in the right spot, track the puck, lay that left pad on the ice.
Just over a minute left on this Rangers power play. 3-0 Bruins. Sent out in front, deflected. Swayman the stop as Cooley was able to square up, pick his spot. 3-0 Bees. Zadorov up the middle. Kustadinov 2-on-1, short-handed. Hands to Eyssimont. Fires. Shesterkin the save. The rebound spun wide by Kustadinov as Castellet exits.
Defenseman, you try to have those skates not angle a puck at your own net, but that happens when you're killing penalties on the back door. That was a good start.
Barreling in is Jeannot. Eyssimont pries it free. Grabbed by Schneider. Eyssimont. Wrap around. Shesterkin the save. The head coach of the Rangers, Mike Sullivan. David Quinn also on the bench. Extra attacker on for the Rangers. So it's a 6-on-4. Zibanejad shoots. Swayman the save. Gets back into position. Zibanejad couldn't pull the trigger because of the shattered stick. Sent out in front. They score. That was tipped out in front. And it's 3-1 Bruins now.
Yeah, Corrali had his stick broken on the faceoff. Nothing you can do about that. Now you have to make a decision. Do I go to the bench, try to time it? You try to do the analytics on it. What's the best decision? There he goes. You can see right side of his screen going to get the stick. By the time he gets back, they defend pretty well, and the stick actually helped the Bruins out. So now they're back, but there is a breakdown in their structure. And it's a heads-up play by Adam Fox just to get this in the direction of the goal. It's going to be a redirect. I think the Bruins were arguing maybe it was tipped with a high stick, and we got a little conflict.
Lafreniere, a headman pass Zibanejad. Bothered by Jeannot. Peak dusts it off and flipped it out. Bruins have it. Zadorov steps back, shoots and scores. He was able to pick his spot and lofts it in. An empty netter. Bruins 4, Rangers 1.
All afternoon long, but they had the kid in the middle and mitten. Well, you roll Corrali out there. That's one of the reasons you went and got him in free agency for situations like this. And then you
dumps it deep into the corner with 3. Centered. Mitten shoots. Blocked. And the horn sounds. The preseason is over.